All right, good morning, everybody. This is KEL once again, 17th of April 2025, CRAZII Market Talk with KEL. All right, so we'll go to the market right now, but before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please make sure that you do your risk assessment accordingly. Okay, let's go to the market right now. I'm going to go quickly into it. All right, first of all, gold, congratulations, guys. Gold has hit our target level of 3355. Oh my God. Honestly, I thought the gold will do something like this, pull back, and then we have a one chance here. That was what I was anticipating because of the KSI was turning red. But unfortunately, the market now seemingly really want to buy regardless because of the current situation between USA and China. But the thing is this, some of you have been texting me on the side this morning asking me the same question. KEL, if the gold is so strong, how come the boys are selling? Now, do understand this. The boys have reason to take profit, and based on my limited, okay, um, what do you call I would say limited understanding of the market because there's so many things that come together. Whatever data I receive, whatever I can perceive from there, I'm informing you yourself. All right. So to me, yesterday, as long as above OP, you should buy, but you buy progressively, and that's what I did. Right, and that's how I did it. So for me, I have been using this KSI all the way and been making money from this. So with the KSI now turning red, I will really emphasize that be careful. Don't really think that it will be like endless bull. There will be a pullback somehow like this or like this or even like this. Okay, so please be careful. Now, one thing to note, right? Let me show you something. A very important chart. It's a black and white chart, and you will see immediately what I meant. Just give me a moment. Let me bring it to you right now. You see this. This is gold chart, right? Okay, so when the market is coming down, you can see this always happen, which is the market will break a high of the yesterday, right? Which is what it's trying to do right now. And then it goes below OP, below OP. And that was the reason why I say be careful. 3340 will be good enough buffer for a break OP. So when that happen, you can see that the market will cover the white available candle. So it is possible for gold to come back down to here in the near term. All right, it's possible. Now, of course, again, if there's going to be any more, spat between USA and this China, because now China is trying to do and hit on the Nvidia, so it's a matter of time they may hit other companies. Now, one thing that I noted is that they may hit Wayne Resort, which is the gambling, right? Because of, Macau licensing is under China in a way. So if they want to really go for the kill, they may go for those companies that is linked with the Chinese government. All right. So this one, you should take note of that. Yeah. Okay. All cool. If all cool, press number 2 right now. Okay. So thank you very much. Let's continue and let's look at what we have to offer. Okay, so gold upside today target can be as high as 3392. Wow, okay. But the one that I'm looking at is 3315. So which means that if gold actually breaks below OP and stay below OP, then I'm aiming at 3315. Okay, all right. Now let's move along to the next market. Let's look at the Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones today is very, very interesting. We have a downside elephant breakdown last night. Okay, it broke down last night. And then after that, it went up first initially, then it came back down. Now, reason for the downside was because Jerome Powell says really they are not keen to do any saving or helping of the financial market, especially the stock market. They are not keen. So, which means that right now the stock market got a little bit jittery because the market was expecting Donald Trump to push on the stock market and let Federal Reserve come in. But the Federal Reserve come in, they need to do the US dollar pumping, and that will create a lot of inflation, and that will defeat the whole purpose of what Federal Reserve have been doing the last few years. So in short itself, right, by saying that statement, the stock market got jitter. But as of you can see on our side here as well, today we have pivot one at 39,586, and this morning the low was exactly the same level before rebounding. That shows the power of the pivot. So to me itself, as long as it stays above OP, you cannot short the Dow Jones. As long as it stays above OP, you cannot short the Dow Jones. The MLP will be watched today. If the market can test the MLP and go past above it, the market may recover back to 40,182. But the same thing, if the market touch MLP and pulls back, then the selling is confirmed already. So with the KSI all red at the moment right now, and even KCX are also turning blue. So I believe that the downside is there, but maybe it come in the afternoon to evening time itself. So usually when the market is bearish, you always see this happening, is that the Asian market itself is a bit strong, then the night market is weak. Now, if the market is bearish, then if the market, if the stock market is bearish, Asia will be strong, then the night market will be selling wave. Then if it's opposite direction, if the market is bullish, Asia will be weak, but the US side will be strong. Okay, so this is something I observe. It's not 100%. Yeah. Now, apology that I'm trying to shout a little bit because I'm competing with the printing beside me right now. But no worries. I think you hear me loud and clear, right? If yes, press number 3 right now. Okay, now today is if the pivot really breaks down between the 39,586, then you notice that there's a few lows you can use as a support. But the one that I'm actually watching today and in my writing this morning, I talk about this number 38,465. But now why I said that, because these two are considered small little support, yeah. But the one that I'm looking for is this guy here. Now, if the market do break down to here, now this is going to give me a very strong inclination that the market will come down all the way to complete the elephant trade. All right. So we will watch a few levels first. So the one I'm going to put if come color, this one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to just redraw this for you guys. Okay. So this low will be the first support. This second low will be second support. This is the ultimate support. If the market really breaks below this support, then the market could likely be bringing down all the way to here itself. All right, guys, do your own numbering, draw your own chart on your desktop. Yeah, all clear? If all clear, press number 4 right now. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Then let's look at the next market, and the next market is crude oil. Now, I already told you guys, crude oil, there's a level to purchase, and not too sure you remember that, and the number is $62.80. Now, why is that so? Because that is a KCB over here. Let me just show it for you. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so as long as crude oil don't break above, now this morning it did pass 62.85, then pull back almost instantly. Yeah. So if you ask me itself, right, I'm not comfortable to buy crude oil right now. I may buy if it stays above 62.80 and then because it's pure technical, then I'm going to aim at 64.90 to get out. But if you ask me itself, right, this is actually an elephant trade. But the thing is this, yesterday it did broke below the elephant trade, but it closed above it. So that means the elephant trade triggered, but didn't activated, but you cannot still sell yet because it stays above the line. So the thing is this, could this be the starting point? We won't know. But the thing is this, if the market do break down, then there will be some challenge here. Crude oil may come all the way down to here as well, which is the 55 range that I'm looking at actually. Now we can saw crude oil, gold plunging now. Gold just reverse course back to 33.36 right now. Oh my God, I just say that be careful on gold, and gold really happened. Let's go to gold right now. Oh my God, the selling is crazy. It's a very fast selling, and I want you guys to be very careful. All right, on gold today. Oh my God, look at gold. Oh gosh, this is bad. This is really bad. Gold is really selling very fast. Okay, not too sure what happened, but definitely you look at it on our note. Remember, we have this diamond over here. So once the market breaks below the diamond, we told you before, it will be a sell. So the market should be coming down here. Rather, oh gosh, hit already. Oh gosh, that was fast. Live. Oh my goodness. Live trading. Oh my God. Okay, guys. So this is the power of look at it. Look at the KTR -1 retracing exactly at what we have predicted. Oh my God. This is a crazy system, guys. Really incredible. You can do live trading even. Okay. So be careful, guys. I already tell you what to do for gold. Be careful. It may continue to go. So the next level, gold could be heading. It could be going to KTR -2 because that is a stack over here. So KTR -2 and pivot 2 are almost there at 3315. So since it can rebound here, that means that there's a possibility it may go down again later. Yeah. So watch out for this, guys. Gold may go down to 3315 in the later stage. Okay. All right. All clear. If all clear, press number 5 right now. Okay, all right. So let's just go back to crude oil again. I was just sharing you out loud that to be careful on go on go and things happen. Okay, so back to crude oil. Like I say again, I'm not comfortable to buy crude oil unless it breaks 62.80. If not, then I'll wait for it to come down again. If it breaks here again, then we may see it coming down all the way. Now, if we reached here at 55.15, I think that would be a lovely price to buy some crude oil. So if you ask me, right, it's going to be a trade in crude oil to buy and keep. If crude oil do come down to this price, I think I'll buy it for the up recovery stage itself, right? But meanwhile, I won't be touching crude oil, yeah, unless 60 to 80 broke, and I'll buy very smallly. Okay, so that will be all for today's morning session. Oh, I do a currency. I forget to do one currency, my bad. Okay, let's do a currency trade and let's do Swiss franc. Now, Swiss franc hardly covered, but yesterday someone asked me, so I can do this for you. All right, now Swiss franc, you can see we are at a very, very tight level. There seems to be some very strong support at 0.81 level. It seems that there's some artificial bank support. And we can see now there's some boys coming in to buy. I think the dollar has recovered a little bit. That's where the gold comes off. So with that itself, right, there is a small chance to see Swiss franc going back to 82.40 level, right? 82.40. Okay. Seems like what I'm seeing is correct. There's some dollar strength in the market there. Not too sure what's happening. Maybe someone, the US, doing the Fed coming to pump the market a little bit. Yeah. So Swiss franc to go to 82.40 will be my first target for today. Okay. All right. That will be all for now. We take a short break for this session, which is the revision session itself. Thank you very much.